mysterious town, now known to be Gnolls Town, had suddenly appeared during their time in Ardwall. You guys met with a number of the strange persons that make up the town, including the three most important NPCs for your purposes. Devlin, the ranger, who is from outside of the town, and he used to live here before the town apparated, as well as Tina Lenore, the niece of Captain Lenore of Ardwall, the man who runs Ardwall, and finally the mayor, who informed you that he's well aware that the town is fake. The people keep disappearing, and yet they are still there. The Gnolls keep getting killed, and yet they keep coming. And the town guard is slowly dwindling. He informed you that his daughter Nils is missing, and that she has been since just before the town came back into existence. He's unaware of where she is, but he does know she liked to go into the cursed cave. He also informed you that the cave did not used to have the strange effect that it now holds upon people who attempt to enter. You guys, having acquired some silvered equipment as well as some
picks.
Yes, some pickaxes, decided to make your way back into the offshoot mine where you had been before in an attempt to clear that out to get the possible 500 gold reward, as well as to acquire some metals for the tinkerer in town known as Igni Roxworth. You guys are just outside of the entrance to the side mine. And as we pick up, you guys have once again entered. You are at the top left again.
Well, so as we enter, I'll ask, alright, who of us is the strongest, i.e., who of us actually has a positive strength?
I have positive strength.
I have kind of positive strength.
What kind of positive strength?
2.
Okay, it's still better than my nothing. And then, Lufier, do you have a positive?
I have a 13 or 1.
Okay, so that means you have a +1.
Yeah.
Your strongest member is the rogue and the fighter.
I don't do strength.
It makes sense for the fighter to have a higher strength, but the rogue is stronger than the rest.
I'm a Dexy person. You know, I have a 17 in Dex, so
I also have 17.
I have an 18 +4.
I have a 18 intelligence.
So the two pickaxes go to one to Abyss, one to Valeria.
We have 3, not 2.
Yes, 2 of them.
Oh, 2 of them. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Lufier, do you want to take the other one?
Sure, why not?
Okay. And then me and, the invisible bard will keep a lookout.
Make sure she doesn't wander off.
This is going to sound wrong, and I'm really glad Ronnie isn't here to hear this, but does anybody have a leash?
I have manacles.
Kinky.
I got rope.
And a whip.
Yeah, Amardia will say, does anybody have a leash, in the most innocent of expressions.
I don't need a leash.
How you been hanging out with her a bit more?
No, just making sure she doesn't wander off. You have a habit of doing that. Would you rather me grab your tail? I don't remember if she has a tail. I'm pretty sure she has a tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lorelai has a small tail with a heart shape at the tip at the end. Because part succubus.
Because part succubus, yeah. It's like, would you rather I grab your tail when you wander off?
There are plenty of places you could grab, but the tail is fine. Just don't tug too hard.
Blank stare.
That's just the whole random, head in the hand, rubbing the bridge of the nose. Like, yep, this kid's gonna be ruined.
Gonna be.
Gonna be. It's
Listen,
pretty
I hear
pretty
you
ruined
talking.
so far.
Ruined. Especially after we finished those two people off outside of town.
Moving along.
Well, let's go. Let's go.
All right. So, do we want to make our way the same way we did last time, or do we want to veer?
Making my way around the
Okay,
town.
so from what you guys
Let's also stay
remember,
with each other.
this
please.
way leads to another part of the mine, just like a mining area. This part leads inward and down. It also leads there, but it also leads to the secondary room that leads further in.
So,
So
what
this
do you
way
guys
leads
think we should
to
do?
a room. This way leads to 2 rooms.
And potential combat.
Let's focus on the one room first.
Cool.
So,
We can
are
all
we
be
going?
together.
Are we going down, or are we going to continue to another part of the mine?
Yee.
It's also been it's been a day since you were here last.
Yeah.
Going to go this way.
Does that mean we're healed?
Well, somebody took damage for something. I don't remember
I mean,
what.
I have 4 damage down, but I don't remember exactly what.
I have full health.
I also have full health. I have no idea why any of us would have taken damage aside from Luthier getting swatted in the back of the head.
That would have just been a point, though.
Exactly. I know.
Depending on how hard you smacked him.
I mean,
Which I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it.
You guys had a bunch of assholes.
I mean,
Listen, you got me arrested twice.
Anyway,
And you-
moving along.
and you've almost gotten me arrested. Anyways, moving along. Okay.
Well, has already
We're all
gone to the
agreed?
next room because you guys are taking too long.
I don't know
Because
what
that is definitely something Lorelai would do.
I've been bolting ahead trying to
Yep.
catch up. Ooh.
Right. So, while there aren't any actual torches here, this room is dimly lit by torches. I had to remove all the light sources to try and reduce the lag.
No problem.
We'll just drag a Morty up here.
It disappeared.
They're on the right.
You're
Yeah,
now
yeah.
in the void.
Can I do a sound check, Nate?
You want to listen?
Yee. I wanna use my ears.
Or do you want to make a sound? Because those are two
What do you
different
think?
things.
That's advantage, correct?
For listening, yes.
Hey guys, we're gonna do a mic check. Can all the mics stand up in the room?
Okay, hold on.
Perfect. There's our mic check.
Check, check. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Setting back down.
Okay, so you keep an ear out. There are, as one would expect within these mines, there are still sounds of chittering, yipping gnolls. They sound relatively near, but not immediately within the vicinity.
Not danger close.
Wham.
So that way leads to the hallway where you guys ended up getting stuck and fighting.
The way I'm
Oh,
going.
so it's just a
Yeah,
loop.
the way you're currently. Yes, this path is a loop.
Oh. I didn't think there was anywhere else to go.
Well, the room that you guys entered that is dimly lit is part of the main. It's one of the rooms that is being mined away.
Oh, okay. So there's no other rope pathways, but there's possible.
You guys can
sections.
mine in that room. There's nothing.
Do you?
You didn't spot any readily available minerals.
We didn't really take the time to look either,
No,
though.
you didn't.
So.
I mean, do you want to go back?
I mean, considering it's a loop, we're just gonna end up in the same spot.
No, you'll end up to the fork where you guys ended up last time. You'll have to multi-select if you want to keep Ratchet with you.
Oh,
Because he
I
keeps getting left
already
behind.
lost him.
I see the
Yeah,
thing.
so just drag your mouse over both of you, and then you should multi-select. Yeah, I need you to stop now.
That's why I didn't move anymore.
You didn't know, actually. I need you to back up. I need you to back up. And I need you here. You guys were not attempting to be stealthy, so I now need you to roll initiative.
That's fair point.
Alright.
This is fair.
Time to roll that initiative, boys.
Make sure yourself is highlighted.
Yeet.
Time to pop out enemies and get those.
Gnolls
stats
is at the
rolled.
top of the round.
I haven't rolled for the Gnolls yet.
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 Optimal word yet.
You. Okay, you're a regular Gnoll.
Regular no.
Thanks for calling me regular.
Only slightly
Eat more
above
fiber,
average.
Shreds.
No.
Wait, what?
Eat more fiber, then you'll be regular. So, as you peer around the corner, coming up to the fork Luthier, you do notice Gnolls as well as Witherlings in the next room. And you are... Yes, you are this one. Who are you?
What am I?
Okay. Top of the round is Abyss. Luthier does notify you guys that the Gnolls are in the next room.
As they always are.
You can move through each other without any incurring penalties, but you cannot move through enemies. So you have to finish getting through the hallway. And because Ronnie is not here, I will be controlling Lorelei for this fight.
I'm gonna do a stab.
Okay, you stab a dab. You certainly stab a bitch. Roll for damage.
Woo!
Right off the bat.
Wait, I used the rapier instead of the rapier +1.
Well, it's a good thing it's not a jack-o'-ware. But yes, you should make sure you do that next time.
Okay.
So we'll make that 9 damage.
Yeah!
Because you're well aware that you're supposed to be using it.
It's instinct, man!
Unless you want to action surge or continue moving, that's your turn.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay.
Alright, Lorelei's turn. Lorelei's gonna get herself into the room so that she can actually see shit.
Same.
Let's see, what is Lorelei to do?
Sting doodle. Estrada.
Oh, Ronnie has some good options.
And yet he never uses them.
Let's see, what's this? Radius.
Guess what now we can do, though, if we actually witness him do these? We could be like, hey, you know that thing you did, and why didn't you do that?
What'd I do?
And then Ronnie can't say, oh, you don't know I have that. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can get these 4.
I do things.
Okay, so that is 4 dex saves. 2 from Witherlings. Do theirs first. Boop, fail. Boop, fail.
Oof. But
Boif, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark! Let's see. Among all of my ridiculous amounts of token icons, do I have one for Fairy Fire? I certainly do. It's Violet. I have a lot of new tokens because they were like $5, but God, is there a lot of them. The next up is the Jackal. Also
You
fails.
think you're doing good. You're like, ugh, I did too good.
To be fair, Ronnie also probably would have fairy fired if he had come into the room. This is not completely unlike his character. Okay, and then the large one at the back succeeds.
The only thing is I know he might save his spells just because there are only so many.
Or healing.
No, because there's quite a few of them, and they're decently grouped up in this room. This seems like something that he would definitely have done. And that's Lorelai's turn. He's not going to waste any on healing right now. Okay, the Jackal in the room. You watch horrified once again as its legs get longer, its torso stretches, and it comes up to its full jackal were form.
Is that like the elephant in the room? Jackal in the room?
Jackal in the room.
Jackal in the room.
Jackal
Jackal in the tunnel.
Oh, and I think he's concentrating? Yes, Fairy
Yeah,
Fire is
Fairy
concentration.
Fire is a concentration.
Okay. I probably have a symbol for concentration, but I'm just going to stick with the purple circle like I always have.
Purple circle. Yay.
Okay. The Jackalware is going to rush forward. Let's see. Transformation is an action, so that is its turn. Fear.
I'm going
It's
to
your turn.
move up to here. And here. And I'm going to transform as well.
Okay. You will have to pass through both of their attack. Well, not both of their. You'll have to pass through the Jackalware's range to get there.
Yeah, fuck it.
And then because you're leaving, you'll get hit. So, smack. He misses.
Yeah. And transforming. What else happened? There we go. Did not know scroll wheel could change numbers.
Lufier does his Sailor Moon transformation into his werewolf form.
And that's all I got because that's the whole action, or it's the action for the transformation.
Okay.
Can
You're gonna
I
stay back in the corner?
thought it wasn't move up. Hello.
Yallah.
Is it? I can't do a bonus action, can I?
Do you have anything as a bonus action?
I thought I could put the Crimson Right on as a bonus action.
You tell me. I know you can use your curse as a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Okay.
Okay, so you're activating your right.
Yeah.
Roll your d4. I have the updated Blood Hunter in the fucking Baldur's Gate campaign.
That's just
So
an instant 4 damage.
yes, right. Sorry, I have two different versions of the Blood Hunter in two different games. So
Yeah, it just drops me down to 30 health.
Valeria,
4 damage.
Yes.
you're up.
5. 10, no, 10, 15. Everybody's in the room.
Hello.
I'm not. You left me behind.
There is no room for me to really attack.
Did you guys give Valeria something?
Oh, pickaxe?
No, a
I got a
weapon.
big guy.
I feel like I thought she already had a +1 weapon.
I have a silvered rapier.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
No, that's what I stole from the arsenal. From that
Yeah,
sewer.
but I was Just checking to make sure you guys that Valeria had an option for dealing with the jackalware.
Which one's the jackalware?
That's the one that's right up next to you guys.
What up?
And it's currently fairy fired.
I probably couldn't reach,
No, you'd have to move in.
and I can't really move there.
Yeah, you can. Well, you can't
can
move.
move there?
You can't move here. You can move elsewhere.
Could I move there?
If the square is at least half full, you may move there.
I think it is. It looks half full to me.
Both of these squares are at least half full, and the one you just
Oh.
jumped into is a full square. So
You're good.
Awesome. I'm going to stab.
stab a bitch. You have
Stabbing-
advantage because he's fairy fired.
Well,
Roll again.
I jumped the gun.
Well,
Another
okay,
16.
then. It hits, and you get sneak attack.
Ooh.
Okay. Damage. Miss. No. That's not what I wanted. Sneak attack.
18 damage.
Oh jeez.
And then I
That
disengage.
jackalware is already looking pretty rough.
Oh shit, there's more in here.
Sure is.
Disengage.
Okay. I think you have like 5 feet of movement, so you can't get all the way back there. Disengage.
is fine.
Nope, you can't even get past Lorelei with only 5 feet.
I also have bonus action.
You just used it.
Oh shit. Never mind.
Because...
I'm going to
Oh,
hide my hand.
yeah, no, you don't have any movement. You're stuck right there. You can dash as a bonus action. You don't need to disengage. The jackalware already did a reaction.
Oh, okay. Well, then I move back.
Great. So you dash and get away. Amartya.
Yes.
Wow, all of you guys got to
Hi.
go before the Gnolls.
Hello,
They
tis
rolled really
I.
bad.
Tis
I'm
you.
gonna scoot into the room with Rachacha. How do I do the
5, 10, 15,
multi-select?
20, 25, 30.
Highlight over.
Highlight over both, yeah. 5, 10, 15,
What
20,
do you mean I
25,
highlight over
30.
both?
So instead of clicking on yourself, click just like off to the left or off to the right and drag and
Oh,
select.
okay.
So here's where it's gonna get real awkward for you. You can't get into the room unless you dash.
Are you serious?
And Valeria is also on the square where you would land if you just did normal movement. So
Difficult.
How tall is the ceiling?
only like 8 feet. It's not high enough for you to get above your companions.
I'm fucking useless then. 'Cause I can't get anywhere.
For this turn, kinda.
Yeah, the stuff's gonna die very quickly, I hope. So can I move to like... I can barely see anything.
Yeah,
So can I move,
that's
there?
that's the downside of being inside of a mine. That's 25 feet, and you can't get past Valeria without 10 more to get to that empty square.
This empty square?
Yeah, this one. No, this one. Well, either, because
The one below me.
you can get to this one,
Yeah, because I thought diagonals was 5 feet.
unless there's a wall in the way. The rule is you can't do diagonals if there's something blocking your path. An impediment. Impediment.
So yeah, I'm fucking useless. Wonderful.
Do you have sight where you are? I don't think you do.
I can't see, and there's no point in me dashing if I can't, like, do a dodge action or something to not get smacked. So I'm staying right there.
Okay, Rachacha is blind.
Yep. Racha's on my shoulder, too. So he's already moved.
Okay, the one singular regular Gnoll in this room. He gon' take his spear and he's gonna shove it right at the big wolf man. An 18 does
Sure
not
is.
hit. Cause the wolf man's got a 19 AC.
Fuck you, wolf man.
That's the Gnoll's turn. The Pack Lord. Do. Pack Lord is going to pull out a longbow and pull back to here.
Oh.
He will fire his bow at let's see. He fires his bow at Abyss.
Ding.
Thunk. Does not hit. The arrow just whizzes past and smacks into the wall.
Yeah.
And then Incite Rampage. How far back does he? He's too far back.
Very rude.
Too far. Too far.
Still too
Very
far.
rude.
Great. That's his turn. The Witherlings. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Dude, hello?
The second one has to dash, and the last one gets to there. So, one more attack towards the wolf boy.
Walk. Oh.
23 hits, and then with its club, does not hit. So you take 5 piercing from the bite.
Very piercing.
And then against, this one would be against Lorelei. A bite and a club, they both hit
Ding ding.
for
Dink.
8
Dink.
damage. And a concentration check from Lorelei. That's a success.
Yeah, I'd hope so.
Abyss. There's 2 glowy boys and a regular Gnoll, all right up in your face.
Oh, what up?
Oh, right. Glowy boys are like the were-jackals, right?
There's one were-jackal and he is glowing, yes. You have advantage to hit him because he's still fairy fired.
All right.
23 hits. For 10 damage. That jackal were was dealt with very easily.
Woohoo!
Another one bite the dust.
Okay, that's your action. We can assume that's all you're going to want to do. Brings us to Lorelei. Lorelei is going to use, because she is suddenly finding out that she's pretty decent at stabbing things, she gonna stab at it with the dagger. Stabby stab. Oh, wait, hold up. What is... The Mercurial dagger does poison damage, right? Okay. With advantage.
Advantage.
Stab. That certainly hits.
Save.
For 7 points against the Witherling. Are they immune to poison? They sure are, so it's just 6 damage.
Ouch.
Still, that Witherling is already looking pretty rough.
Looks dry to the bone.
Not quite. It's kind of a sloppy mess of tattered skin and sinew.
Ew.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't drink
the
it.
Jackalware is dead, so that brings us to Lufir.
I'm going to hack at the whip with the one right in front of me.
Which one? The regular Gnoll or the Witherlings?
The brother regular no.
Okay. A 14 hits. Because he does not have a shield. For 11 damage. He's already on his last leg. You crack the whip at him and it smacks, takes out one of his eyes and leaves a huge gash down his face. And it's just bleeding profusely and crackling with the lightning.
Take that.
I'm assuming you don't want to move. Valeria. It has cover, but you can still stab it. You have
All right.
advantage because it's fairy fired.
Poke it in the face.
So make sure to hit advantage before stabbing.
That hits.
Probably not sneak attack, so just damage.
You have sneak attack, but you
Oh,
didn't need
okay.
it. The Witherling crumbles to the ground, a heap of bone and no longer living stiffs.
Okay, I'm going to step.
Both of the Witherlings are going to use their reaction to make a bite attack at Lufir because a Gnoll went down.
Oh no. Oh no. Ouch! One
That is
hit.
another 4 piercing damage. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's
You're
a
gonna have some
whatever.
bad dreams tonight, boy.
No, no. Not worried about the dreams and wisdom. I'm worried about you guys.
What's the DC?
Check the thing.
DC equals 10 or half the damage, so you succeed.
Yeah.
So it's like a concentration check. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. You want to move into the room?
Yes.
The 2 top ones are dead now, so you can safely move in.
Okay. The 10, 15,
All right.
20, 25.
Are you disengaging?
30. Yes.
Okay. Martia, you can get into the room now.
Yay!
And the Pack Lord's still standing.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you want me to delete Ratchet's token for now? Since he
Yeah,
can't
just-
really participate in the mines unless you guys give him a light source.
Yeah. Which one is the Pack Lord?
He is further into the room. I don't know if you can see him from where you are.
I can see to this guy.
He's this way.
He's over here.
Oh, Pack Lord's over there. Damn it. Okay. I'm just gonna take aim with my bow, with a normal arrow, not a silvered one, and do the pews. Is that, since it's a purpley one, is that one of the ones that's been fairy fired?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will toggle advantage then. And advantage.
Bandage.
Bap.
And because that hits
And bap.
for 9 damage. Very good. That witherling is looking pretty rough.
Rough.
You hit it, and some of its rib bones get snapped by the arrow.
Good.
The arrow basically just kind of passes through and gets stuck on some of the loose skin in the back, but it breaks on the way through.
You seem
Oh god. Okay.
That's some
unless
tough
you want to
skin.
move some more into the room, which you can safely do as long as you don't get too far down.
I'm good where I'm at.
Great, the regular Gnoll is gonna attack at the wolf man.
bark.
Bark.
Ow!
There's another 4 piercing and another wisdom save.
Oh jeez. 4 piercing.
There's a
Jeez.
reason your IEC is supposed to be really high.
Yeah, but I'm down to 17 health already.
Yeah, because they keep rolling really well.
Rough.
That's the wisdom.
That is definitely a save. Okay, the Pack Lord is going to fire at Abyss again because he missed her last time and he's upset about it. He doesn't miss her this time. That's 4 piercing, and then he will use his Incite Rampage to cause a Gnoll to make a melee attack.
Oh, come on.
So the spear wielder gets barked at to attack Abyss and misses. Go figure.
Oh, okay with this.
Okay, the 2 witherlings are gonna bite and club at Wolfman. Oh, okay. So that is a combined 13 damage. Another wisdom save. Hold up. You have resistance to all of the damage you've taken. So whatever you're at right now, add half of it back, and then 13 rounded down would be 6.
That was a
So
27. That was a 25. Sorry, that was 25. And then half of that is.
from 25 to 34, that's what, 9? So you get 4 back, and then you take 6 damage, so minus 2 from 25.
So you're at 23 now.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Wisdom
And then
save.
How many do you want, Nate?
Let's just do one. Makes it way easier. Because if I make you roll for every single hit you take, we'll be rolling all night.
That's true.
This is true.
Abyss,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Yeah.
There's a Gnoll within range of your stabbing.
There's a Gnoll.
There is indeed a Gnoll.
For
You
the
know
love
what
of
that
God,
means?
stab him.
Yeah, he gets stabbed. That Gnoll gets stabbed and he collapses down to the ground with a sharp yelping noise.
Sit, boy.
Play dead. Good job. You can move
Yeah.
if you want to.
Play.
You're no longer within range of enemies.
Okay.
Meh. Meh.
Meh.
You gonna move or no?
Meh.
I will move. I will over and down here.
Cool. Lorelei is gonna step into the room. She's gonna point towards the Pack Lord and say, "Hey, you smell."
Sounds like Lorelai.
Ronnie's not good at making up insults,
That's true.
which sucks for him. Let's see. That's a wisdom save. Fails, taking 2 psychic damage.
Keep giving me a headache.
A single lone tear rolls down its furry cheek.
Oh no.
Who's here?
I'm gonna crack the whip into this wheeling.
The glowy one.
Cracking the whip at
You
the
have
hit.
advantage.
That's advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And crack the whip.
And it's. Yep, it goes and collapses to the ground with a slight squishing noise.
Ew.
And because all of the fairy fired targets are now down, Lorelei will drop concentration on fairy fire. It's Valeria, your turn.
Yes.
There's a Witherling and there's a Pack Lord, and that's about it. That definitely hits. You didn't have advantage, but still.
Dink.
And you get sneak attack. Which roll twice, please, because you crit. No, sneak attack.
Oh, my bad. It's like, roll for that again?
No, roll the sneak attack twice. There you go. So
18.
Yeah, that's 10.
I just go right for the spine.
You crack right between 2 of the vertebrae, and it just slumps and falls to the ground, and then you step on its skull, and it just. Amartya, the Pack Lord's the only thing left in this room. Amartya.
Mardia.
She might be busy with Babu. Or
It could be Babu.
someone else.
Babby.
She might be busy with Babish.
Binging with Babish.
Being with Babish.
Busy
True.
with Babish.
I was binging, but
I mean, he has a series called Being with Babish and Basics with Babish.
And I'm hungry now. Thank you.
you're welcome.
Today, he made sourdough on Basics
You did.
today. I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
I watched it. It was good.
I've seen him make bread a lot of times, and I know how to make sourdough, so I wasn't interested.
Much bread. Such wow.
Well, hey, there she is.
Welcome back.
Hey.
It is your turn, Amartya. She just made a noise. But I heard him go woo.
Just the axe got me the
But he just went woo. Gray? Your mic keeps lighting up. Are you alive?
There's noises in the house. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Say something random if you need us to call the police.
Blink twice if you need help.
Good thing I can see.
Was
his
that a
face.
yes?
You know, it's a pretty bad thing to say to someone, because as soon as you say blink twice, they're probably like, ah, shit, and they end up blinking twice.
Dunk your mic if
Hold
you're
on,
okay.
let's tag her and see if
Dunk.
maybe she can't hear us.
Be ye alive or be ye dead. With the allergies, probably feels like dead.
I can hear something in the distance.
It's a breathing. Woosah.
Sound like more like metal dishes or something.
That too.
Ooh, sa.
Woosah. Agrabah. You may have to skip.
No, I'll just roll her attack with her bow. Short bow.
Strike!
That hits. It wasn't supposed to be an advantage, but you know, whatever. 5 damage. That's 17 arrows now. Nope, that's 18. Let us make use as a resource. 5 damage against the Pack Lord.
Pack load is kind of mad.
It's now the Pack Lord's turn. He's gonna run.
And attack!
Don't
Nope.
you run, you coward.
He's gonna run.
No, he's just gonna run?
Oh.
Why?
Oh, he's literally running.
So as he goes, he drops his bow and he swings his glaive at you twice, Valeria. Neither of those hit.
No.
No.
Does that mean that Valeria gets an opportunity of attack?
No, because that's where he ends his turn. Avis,
Yeah.
he running. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the dead things
Okay.
Yeet.
to reduce lag as much as possible.
Good job, Nate. Good job.
Lag's
Thank you.
worse on me because I have to see all of the light sources for everything. All of the Gnolls. 14 does not hit.
Dang.
Your rapier clacks against his chain shirt and just slides off.
Slip.
Slippity sloopity. Valeria points towards the Pack Lord and says, "Where are you going, bitch?" That's it. That's all he says.
Valeria?
Succeeds. No damage. Also, I think Fisher's Mockery has a secondary effect. His disadvantage on the next attack roll. Okie dokie. I never remember that. But either way, he made the save, so nothing happens. Lufair.
Move up here and crack the whip.
Crack of the whip.
Incoming, cracking the whip.
Crack
That
the
hits.
tower.
Fight the power. 12 damage. Fight the power.
Where you go, you bitch?
Where are you going? You cannot get away from me. Little girl and man. Valeria, it's your turn.
You
Yeah.
can't escape me.
I move into the pathway.
Oh, you can't.
No?
There is a wall in the way, and you cannot move through enemies.
Shit, I do not then. I had an idea, but this idea has gone down the drain.
He was going to dash if that would have been the case. No, he's
Dang
got
it.
exactly where he wants to be.
Damn it. Well,
You could still stab him.
I'm stabbing.
That certainly hits.
Stab.
Stabs him real good, and you get sneak attack because Abyss is next to him.
Huzzah! 13.
He's looking hurt.
Ah,
Noratia,
jeez.
are you back yet?
I don't think she's back yet.
Nope. Fire in the short bow.
Fire in the
It
cleanser.
does not hit the Pack Lord.
You've got this.
Pack Lord is going to disengage as an action. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. From down the hallway, you hear the Pack Lord calling out to what? You do not know.
The trouble.
It is trouble, yes.
I will ask you right now, do you intend to give chase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I have some more initiatives to roll.
I will help.
I will not.
Hold on, let me just gather a whole bunch of random dice. In one hand, just...
Don't want this wall.
Okay. Just kind of 4, 10, 19, 6, 2, 2.
Jackal?
Okay. That's all I need for the moment. That brings us back to Abyss. Motherfucker ran away.
Where the fuck did he go?
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can get right to where the hallway ends and the next hallway begins. You are technically within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, which way though?
He's on your right, past the blackness.
Okay, I'll stab.
You stab. That hits
Ouch.
for 8 damage. Okey-dokey. It's the end of your turn. Lorelei is gonna come down here. Lorelai's just gonna come to there and end her turn. Fear. Well, actually, no, she can see him, so I guess she would probably... She'll just Vicious Mockery
So-
again.
Pathway's here.
Mm-hmm.
I can think I can get about there. Is he right in front of me?
He's right
Alright.
beyond Abyss.
I can't make that whip shot from there though, can I?
Nope.
How much room do I have left to run?
You can't get past Abyss.
Okay.
And
Nah, I
5,
won't.
10, 15, 20, 25. You have one more. You can move one more and then hit him.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we'll
Let me
try
make
and
his
hit-
wisdom save first. He fails. Okay. That hits. Great. So, as the Pack Lord is fleeing, he crumples to the ground.
You dead, bitch.
That brings us to Valeria. You'll have to dash if you want to get past Abyss.
My mouse will do the thing. Thank you.
You did the thing.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay. So, you get 30 feet up to Abyss, and right here is... You're at 40 right now.
Just give me a second to find myself again.
Just scroll
There I
down
am.
a little. Yeah.
You just shot out of nowhere.
That's 30.
It's 40.
That's
So you've
40.
already used your bonus action to dash. You have another 20 feet. You do see a witherling and hear many, many other barkings and yippings.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've made a mistake, guys.
Well, you could dash again and run away.
How far is everybody behind me?
Let's see. Abyss is 25 feet behind you. So they'll definitely get there on their next turn.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna. Oh God, I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna shoot the.
You have your main action. You can either attack, you can dodge, which means they have disadvantage on attacking you. You can dash and run back. You can dash and continue to try and run forward and around.
No, I'm just gonna take my action and shoot at this witherling.
Okay.
I probably should dodge, but
You didn't have advantage. That is an 11.
oh shit!
Which misses.
Whee! Whoops!
Martia's turn. Gray, you back yet?
I hear someone breathing. Is it possible she fell asleep?
No, that's Martia.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why she would just immediately conk out like that, especially while we're talking. I feel like she... I'm gonna change to my other thing and I'm gonna message her on Facebooks.
Because I hear like a light snoring, a rhythmic breathing. I just can't tell where it's coming from.
Do you have Zelda as a friend?
Mm-mm.
I'd say message Zelda, but
I can.
I hear noises.
That's Shreds.
Yeah, I'm saying, not from the mic.
no, that was a door.
It's door.
It is door.
Ba-ding!
Ding.
Ding.
Yeah, the light breathing is coming from her mic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she might have fallen asleep. I did message Zelda, so we'll see. But for now, I will take control of her as well. Let's see, 25 feet. She will dash. Let's see, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Puts it there. Alright. The Gnoll that is in the room with you, Valeria, is going to rush up and attack you. He does have a shield, so he doesn't use his spear two-handed. Stabe. Oops. I accidentally rolled to the GM. That does hit, though, for 8 damage. 8 damage to the rogue.
Hey, I'm at 19.
Wee. And the 2 witherlings. Valeria's already in a bad spot.
Yeah, I should have dodged. This is
2
what I was
whites both miss. 2 clubs also both miss. Wow, those are some shit rolls.
I'm okay with this.
Abyss. So 5 feet gets you here. So scroll down a little.
Oh shit, where am I?
Just a little
right
bit
here.
downwards from where you were, yeah. Because
I
of
see
the
one.
size of this place, I didn't just want to make it all one big map, so I condensed it this way.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah, you can certainly get there.
assume that misses.
I haven't seen it come up yet. What did you roll?
9.
Oh, 9.
Well, 9 definitely misses.
9.
9. Oh, let's see if it is.
Do I have Gray's phone number? I don't think I have Gray's phone number. I do have Gray's phone number. At least I have her old phone number. I don't know if this is still her number. We'll find
Call
out.
her live. Let's see the awkward.
Yeah, that number is no longer in service. It figures.
This number is no longer in service.
That's
Try and
exactly the
call her.
message I just got. So yeah,
You try and call her over Discord.
that would require leaving this call,
That's
this
fair
area. Okay, unless you want to action surge, that is the end of your turn.
End of my turn.
Great, Lorelei. Lorelei gets to here. And then Lorelei's gonna dash and get to there. And stay there, because she doesn't want to get all the way up in everybody's business.
Business.
Valeria is kind of hurt
Nasty.
and surrounded, so let's give her a healing word.
Oh, thank you.
Level 1. 7 points of healing to Valeria. No fear.
Hi.
10
gets me
feet
almost
gets you to there.
Okay.
Oh, and
you.
you're in the wall.
Yep.
There you go.
Whoops.
Is that my full movement?
That's 10 feet. You have 20 feet left. Well, you have however much left.
Can I get the...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna crack the whip at that one.
Crack at the whip.
Crack at a whip!
Crack the whip.
Look at that whip.
Look at that.
That definitely hits. For minimum lightning damage.
Minimal lightning.
3, fucking 13.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that one's still just holding on, but it's looking very hurt from that. That'll bring us to the jackals. All 3 of the jackals are going to come and surround Abyss.
Thank you, Abyss.
They don't transform. These are normal jackals as far as you can tell. And with their pack tactics, they will bite.
As far as we
Bite. 20 hits and 17 hits. So you take 5 piercing damage, Abyss.
Ow.
Then it is Valeria's turn.
Kind of hurt. Now I'm gonna stab the one right in front of me.
Which one?
The one right in front of me.
The one that's already hurt. Okay. Yeah, 6
Wow.
is not hit.
We're doing great, guys. High five.
Doing great.
We're doing great work here tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Great.
This is a great spot.
You gonna stay there?
I can't go anywhere else.
You can disengage and move back into the hallway you came from.
I won't be mad if you do.
No, I'll stay here. But I can't do a bonus action to dodge, could I?
Nope.
Okay. I will suffer my consequences.
Okay. And unless she is back, another attack for Amartia.
She fell asleep. It is okay. Sleepy.
If she is asleep, then we'll have to end session after this combat, because I'm not playing 2 characters for you guys.
Quick session.
Mm-hmm. Still haven't gotten a response from Zelda either, so...
Hopefully is
Do you think
sleep
Zelda
and
is
not
at work?
emergency.
Maybe. Okay, so from where Marty is, she can only really see the Witherling, and that's about it, so... Kabap. Doesn't hit. The regular Gnoll.
Oh no.
He stabby at Valeria. That hits. Valeria takes
Ow.
8 piercing.
So much for that 7 health back.
And now for the Witherlings.
Hello.
Bite,
Oh.
bite.
Oh.
Jesus.
Claw. 2 nat 20s. Valeria's probably going down. And does the 14 hit? It does. So that is a total of 15, 23 damage. You are unconscious.
I am unconscious.
Still have
10, 15, 18, and you immediately fail 2 death saves.
Oh.
Oh god.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
you would have gone down before the last hit you.
So as you're falling, the swack.
As Valeria goes to the ground, the withering raises the club up again and smack.
Dunk.
Immediately 2 death saves down. Abyss.
Anybody got a health potion?
I do.
Oh, Lorelei comes up before you. You're fine.
Okay.
Abyss. You got 3 doggos and a witherling.
Oh boy. Wait, what's the witherling?
That's the one on your right.
Okay.
The decrepit bones and skin.
Oh, okay, that one. I will stab this one.
Great. Stabbing action, action, action.
No. Stabbing action.
That definitely hits.
Good rolls tonight from you. Good stuff.
You stab in and shake the rapier around and it knocks a bunch of bones loose and it collapses.
It's like getting
That is
really mad at a
dead
pinata.
witherling. It's your go. Lorelei is going to point at the witherling that just downed you and say, "Hey, you rotten bag of bones, that's my friend." Fuck you. 1 point.
What?
Okay. There's disadvantage on its next attack. And then as a bonus action, she will healing word at 2nd level to Valeria. So Valeria, you're on the ground, but you have 12 points. And your death saves reset. So those 2 fails are gone. You are prone. I definitely have a symbol for prone somewhere.
I think I know the one that you're talking about. I was looking for too.
There's so many of them. There's so many.
There's too many.
There's a lot of abilities in here that you guys probably don't use. I might trim down. That's the prone. Dude on his back. Okay. That's Lorelei's turn. Lufir.
Oh, wait. So I'm gonna crack the whip over there at that one.
Okay.
Crack the whip.
Crack the whip. You hit.
I like how
You definitely
petrified.
hit.
I like
Okay.
how petrified and stealth is the same thing.
And that one also collapses and clutters to the ground in a heap.
Clickety clack, your bones go whack.
The jackals make their attacks at Abyss. Bite, bite, bite. 2 of those hit. How? 0 damage? No, it's a minimum of 1. Okay, so you take 2 damage, Abyss. Valeria.
It takes my whole action to get up.
No, it takes half your movement.
Half my movement.
So it's 15 feet, but you stand up. And there's just the one regular Gnoll. You
Yeah.
went down, and then suddenly you get up, and both the witherlings are on the ground next to you, and you're like, oh.
Just, thank God. I get up, stab. This still doesn't
Regular
do
Gnoll, that does not hit.
it. And disengage.
Okay.
10, 15.
Okay. Martia still not back, I don't think. Can she even see anything? She can. She gonna shoot that boy.
Shoot him in the face.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
19 hits for 6 piercing. He's already looking pretty hurt. It's his turn. He's gonna come over and stab at Valeria. Stabby, stabby.
I deserve this.
I mean, yes.
Stabby, stabby. For 6 piercing. The witherlings are dead again. Abyss, you got the dogs.
Alright. Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Which one looks the most injured?
I mean, they all look very small.
Alright.
None of them are necessarily injured.
Woo!
That hits. Which one?
The one right. The one on.
Left, right, or center?
This one.
Right? Okay, it's dead.
This one. Straight up yeeted.
Just sword comes down and just shish kebab jackal. It only had 1 health. In fact, all 3 of them only have 1 health.
Like,
They're like young little pups. Little
I
jackal
feel
pups.
bad now.
Why are they
Lorelei.
putting their children in the field of war?
Well, these are jackals. They're just pets.
They're
to them.
wild.
No, they are the Gnolls pets. Lorelei is actually going to come up and stab a bitch.
I'm all laughing. This is.
The mercurial dagger. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say that right?
Stabs a bitch for 8 points. That bitch goes down. Just kind of kicks him. Yeah, that's right. You stay dead, and then points at you, Valeria. Stop getting hurt.
I just kind of shrug.
8 healing to you.
To me.
Yeah, to you. He's passive aggressively healing you with fear.
If I move here, can I hit this one?
You can technically hit both of them from where you are.
Okay. I'll crack at this one.
Crack at that whip.
Crack at a whip.
Crack
Look
the
at the
whip,
flip.
you crack the whip, baby. Handy's dead. Which one?
Yeah.
You killed the jackal pup. I don't know which one, so we'll just say the one on the left.
Yeah, from the left.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Great. There's one jackal left. He's gonna try and run. You gonna attack him?
I want to, yes.
No. Yeah, technically you both get attacks of opportunity if you want to attack.
Yes. Oh.
That misses. Abyss, are you gonna attack as the jackal runs away?
I mean, considering it's only a pup.
Destroy them.
Could go get help. Who knows?
End his bloodline.
You gonna go kill the little fox dog thing?
Do it.
That hits. Okay. Well, because we seem to be down 2 players, we're gonna go ahead and I guess we're gonna have to unfortunately leave it here.
I took a nap earlier today just to avoid this.
I was gonna say I'm cutting off the Gnolls' ears.
That's fair. Okay. So there's actually only 2 Gnolls that you guys have killed since you got here, so you're up to 5 pairs of ears. Well, and the pack lord, so 6. The witherlings make a medicine check.
I don't think they'd be worth it.
They probably wouldn't, but I mean,
Soggy.
might as well try.
Soggy beef tips.
Okay, you do manage to get a pair between every other witherling. You get a pair, so you get that would be you only manage 2 more pairs, so you're up to 8 pairs of ears. They're a little bit rotten and kind of gross, but I mean it's money.
It is money.
We do need fun.
Don't forget to add that 8 hit points, Valeria.
I did.
No, there it is. Okay. And yeah, because we're now down 2 of our players, I guess we'll leave it here for this week. We got an hour of combat in.
Yay!
And when we come back, more combat.
More combat. Yeah.
But, you know, Sometimes things happen. It's
They do.
not anybody's particular fault or anything. So
I hope that it is.
It's the
sleep
school's
and not-
fault.
yeah,
not
I
even-
hope it's. I hope she like took pills and something, and it's not like methane leaked into the air and she collapsed or some shit.
Well, I mean, like, I hope she is sleeping and didn't just have to run, and we're just hearing something weird, you know?
I mean, if she did, then she probably should have been back by now,
Yeah.
or messaged any of us.
Yeah. So I'm guessing sleep.